everywhere. I looked through hundreds of files, searched through my text messages. I even looked everywhere in my wardrobe, but I just couldn't find where I asked for your opinion.
Hey y'all, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2022. We are doing another episode of Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah. I've had so many great things happening to me within the past few months. I really haven't had a chance to do the Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, so I'm very excited that I do have another opportunity to do a Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah with you guys. The last time we were doing it, I had found an advice column with a black publication, and the person who was answering the advice column was a black woman, and she went by Princess Mysteria. So this is the third installment of the Princess Mysteria a year later. And the plan is to do these Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyahs every Monday and every Wednesday. To get myself on like a schedule. A schedule is good for me. Okay, here we go. Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, I am sure you have never had a letter like this before. Okay, so this is dated March 15th, 1924. March 15th, 1924. Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, I'm sure you have never had a letter like this before. I'm very nervous. I've not pre-read this, so I'm nervous. What has Princess Mysteria never read before? I am a girl, 22 years of age. I think you're a woman at this point, sweetie. You're a woman. Go ahead and claim it. I am not married. Okay. And don't have the least idea of getting married. Okay. Is this what's supposed to be confounding to us? I go to shows and dances with fellows, not because I love them, but to keep them thinking I am selfish. What? I go to shows and dances with fellows, not because I love them, but to keep them thinking I am selfish. I don't know what is happening in the 20s with this sentence. I just do not know. I have a girlfriend whom I love very much. Oh, she's a lesbian. Is that what's happening in this letter? In 1922? I have a girlfriend whom I love very much, and she is crazy about the boys. Oh, unrequited lesbian love in 1924. Please tell me what to do to become interested. Please tell me what to do to become interested in boys. They seem to treat me nice when I am in their company, and I can't understand why I feel toward them as I do. You're a lesbian. Most everyone says I will never marry, and it seems I won't. Signed, Worried. Okay, well, I'll tell you what the Quran says about you. The Quran says for you, and you'll love this. You'll love this. You'll love this. The Quran says for you, as a lesbian, that you need to go to an island by yourself with other lesbians, maybe. I don't know if you're supposed to. I don't know if we're supposed to send all the lesbians to the same island. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think the Quran tells us to send all the lesbians to the same island. So you go to an island with other lesbians. Okay? This is what Allah says to do in the Quran. Specifically the lesbians. You go to this island, all right, with the other lesbians. And you don't come back until you've changed your mind. There you go. There you go. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. Okay? Allah has set a plan forth for you. You go to an island where there are other lesbians, and you stay on this island until you change your mind. That's what you can do. Because that way you'll live amongst the other lesbians, right? And there'll be no boys. There'll be no boys. There'll be no men. Hopefully, well, since you're referring to yourself as a girl, I can understand the reference to the boys. But you go to Lesbo Island. There are no men or boys. It's just you and other girls, 22-year-old girls and women, right? And you live your life without, the repercussions of a society that is against you, okay? So you live on this Lesbo island with other lesbians. And if you get to this island and you're living there and you're just like, oh, I miss men. Then you leave the island, you rejoin society, and you get with the men. If you get to this island and you're living on this island and you're like, oh, I love Lesbos Island, okay? Then you stay on the island. If you don't miss the men, if you don't change your mind, okay, then you stay on the island. Now, when the Quran was written or given to the people, because I'm trying to think about travel arrangements. I don't know if we're forbidden from visiting you. I don't know. It didn't say that we were forbidden from visiting you. It said, send you to Lesbian Island to be amongst the other lesbians. And when you change your mind, you can, rejoin the society at large. Okay? But it didn't say we couldn't visit. So I think we can visit you, but until you change your mind, I don't think you can visit us. But what seems reasonable is that you can go to other lesbian islands. That sounds like that's still in the realm of what Allah has ordained. So it seems like you can lesbian island hop, right? You can go from one lesbian island to another, because maybe the lesbian island you got to will fill of a bunch of, lipstick lesbians, and you're not with the lipstick lesbian lifestyle. So maybe you can go to a different lesbian island and see if that's, suited for you. And maybe you get to that island and you change your mind. I don't know. But I feel like this earth is definitely spacious and wide. And there are plenty of islands that you can go and live a lush, lavish, unoppressed life to see if this is the life that you want. And if it is, you just stay happy. And I don't know if this friend that you love very dearly is gonna go with you to Lesbian Island, because she seems to like the boys. She seems to enjoy the boys. So she's probably not going to go with you. Now, I don't know. The Quran doesn't really address the bisexuals. So I don't know if the bisexuals, maybe this actually is addressing the bisexuals. Maybe Allah is saying, you think you like girls, or women, really, hopefully. You think you like women, but if you go to an island of just women, and you're missing, male company, maybe that's the bisexual Allah is addressing. And so, you come back for the men. But if you find that you just a lesbian, then you just stay on the island with the other lesbians. And maybe you can find love on this island with, a woman who is not interested in men at all. But that doesn't necessarily mean she'll be interested in you. Maybe you will find love on this island, this lesbian island, and maybe you'll have a trade, and you'll hawk your wares at the lesbian market, and you'll meet somebody, and you all will have a partnership that is, fills your heart with happiness and contentment and excuse me, satisfaction, all these things. So, yeah, that's what you do. You don't have to be worried anymore. Allah has you. Okay? All right. Well, that was exciting. That was a lot easier than I was a little nervous there. I didn't know what was going to happen, but Allah got us. All right? So, that's it for now. See you guys because today is Monday. So, see you guys on Wednesday. Happy New Year. Much success to us all.